Taurus cross watcher. Whichever point of view you're watching from, take what resonates and leave the rest. Don't try to force it. If it's not your story, then it probably is, and there isn't much here for you, Taurus. But I know one thing, right? The last several times I did y'all reading, I always refresh my lip gloss. Y'all been feeling yourself lately, Taurus. Y'all been feeling yourself lately. I promise. I said, damn, every time I do that reading, I'm putting on some lip gloss. So yeah, I mean, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. I ain't mad at you. So Taurus, let's get y'all message for today. Spirit, what's the message here for Taurus? What do they need to know? What do you want them to know? Let's get it, Taurus. So what's your message for today, Taurus? What y'all got going on? What type of energy y'all got going on? Ooh wee. It's looking good already. Y'all about to have a good summer, I know that. What's that flipped out? Yeah, okay. What's this Knight of Cups energy? Somebody bringing in love. You could be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Don't have to be that sign, but somebody offering you love. And it's going to be justice for you, I believe. For some of y'all, you might be lost for words and not know what to say. It's something new. What's this Knight of Cups? This Prince Charming. The Knight of Cups turning into the King of Cups. Being focused, putting in the work to make this work. Balance, emotionally balanced, emotionally available. Okay. What's the King of Cups and Eight of Pentacles? The King of Swords. Somebody that's disciplined, truthful, honest. Someone who brings you clarity. Speaks clear communication. The list goes on. Taurus. What's this King of Swords? King of Cups, King of Swords, Eight of Pentacles. No right choice. I feel like this person they have good communication. They don't avoid certain conversations. They're very open-minded. They don't leave you in the dark about things. They don't have you confused. Information overload. What's the Two of Swords in reverse? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You could be seeing 222, 22. They could help you bring in balance. Okay. The Page of Pentacles. And Ace of Pentacles. Something that you manifested. This is part of a lesson for you. Like you can learn from this person. You can learn from each other. Abundance. New career or financial opportunities also. New ventures. I feel like you could have some type of finances upgraded and love upgraded. What's the Justice here for? One day left. Ooh, the Fool. Y'all taking chances. Taking chances is going to bring you justice. Going for opportunities. Jumping at opportunities is what's going to bring you justice. New beginnings. Oh, shit. New beginnings that's going to bring you justice. The death card is here. You're releasing old ways, old habits, what's not for you. The Lover's in reverse. Releasing that. Releasing old love. The King of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sag. Taurus. You're doing a lot of releasing, I feel like, and you're not being afraid to release what you know is no longer for you. It doesn't serve you any purpose anymore. This could be an old lover. Aries, Leo, Sag. This could be an old lover. What's the Lovers in reverse in the King of Wands? Somebody who's in heavy regret concerning you. They were a disappointment to you. The Strength card is here. Leo energy. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Somebody could be in regret. They feel, I want to say loss, but sadness that you're releasing them or that you have released them. What's the Five of Cups in the Strength? Lack of direction. Procrastination. Self-limiting beliefs. I feel like that could be something else that you're releasing also. Or you're needing to release. What's the Page of Wands in reverse? Or any other messages here concerning this? Just walking away from disappointments, walking away from old habits, the self-limiting beliefs, restricting yourself, walking away from all of that, moving on to calmer waters. And the strength is here. The mental strength. The strength to keep moving. Because it's bringing you justice. Whatever you're releasing. Whatever and whoever you're releasing is bringing you justice. I feel like some of y'all feel this. You feel it. Yeah, you feel like when you are releasing or while you're releasing, you can feel that change happening for you. And because it feels good. That's the justice. It feels good. It's a good feeling. There you go. Queen of Pentacles. Stepping into your power. Stepping into your purpose. Learning more about you and learning more about you and what you actually want. Because I feel like now you know what you don't want. But somebody think that something that you probably want, you maybe have never experienced it. So that's why I'm saying we know what we don't want. You don't really have to know everything that you do want. But when it comes to you, you'll know if you want it or not. But we definitely know what we don't want. And it's definitely this pile of shit. This pile. The Aries, Leo, Sag, the Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, the love that wasn't for you. Maybe you thought it was. This is your lover. This is your soulmate, your twin flame, whatever you thought it might have been. Nah, that ain't it. The self-limiting ways also. All that you released, you know that ain't what we want. We let that go. Moving on to calmer waters. You're starting to nurture yourself more. What's the message behind the Queen of Pentacles? The Magician. The Magician. The Magician. I feel like, you create your reality. You create what you have around you. You create your reality, right? The Magician uses their resources. That they go in that bag of tricks. Resources, whatever it could be, whether it's at work, speaking to the up above, whoever you pray to. That's a resource. Your mind is your resource. It's a terrible thing to waste. That's why we can't put, that's why we can't have those limiting beliefs, the limiting thoughts, the way that you speak about yourself, the way that you talk to yourself. Those are your resources. Like, you have all the tools necessary to create the reality that you want. I feel like some of y'all with this Four of Pentacles here, like, you could be afraid to let go of some certain things or people, certain things, certain ways, certain habits that you could be holding on to. And this is restricting you. This is restricting something. A lot of you, this could be like your money habits, your spending habits, the way that you are tied into money, your connection with money, 1111 on a timer, your relationship with money, how you view money. What's the Magician and the Four of Pentacles? What's the Magician and the Four of Pentacles? Yeah, celebrations. Celebrations. Harmony, life, marriage, home. I said you create your reality. And you could be holding on to certain things that you needing to release. Doesn't have to be anything tangible either. It's the way you think for some of you about finances. I heard it take money to make money. So you can't be afraid to spend. You got to know that when I spend, I'm going to get it right back. I'm going to get it right back. I'm not going to be without. I ain't saying go out there and just, blow money, but I'm saying, when you spend wisely, when you do your money right, you treat your money right, it's going to come back to you. It's going to come back to you. Also, saying affirmations could help with some of y'all. Money flows to me in expected ways and unexpected ways. What's the Four of Wands here? What's the message behind this Four of Wands? Oh. You could feel like some things are kind of like out of your hands, out of control, falling apart. The Hierophant. I was about to say, but that resource up there, the Hierophant, a higher level of commitment. Society and its rules, social approval, forgiveness, higher level of commitments. Also, within family and celebrating the Most High. What's the Four of Wands and the Hierophant? That was too many, really. That was too many. What's the Four of Wands and the Hierophant? Self-respect, self-confidence, introverted. Insecurity, selfishness. I feel like this has something to do with when I was talking about letting go on those self-limiting beliefs. That got something to do with that, I feel like. Especially concerning family. or your family. What's the message behind this Queen of Wands in reverse? Why is the Queen of Wands in reverse here for Taurus? Six of Swords in reverse. A personal transition. Resistance to change. Yeah, I talked about y'all could be holding on to certain things that you're not wanting to release, that you could be afraid to release, let go of. And I feel like it's surrounding maybe the way you handle money, the way that you think or talk up to yourself, talk about yourself, the things you say to yourself. Emotional baggage. That's why the Queen of Wands is in reverse. The Queen of Wands is confident. She takes action. She goes for opportunities. But if you're restricting yourself, you ain't got no motion. Yeah. What's the Queen of Wands in reverse and the Six of Swords in reverse? Three of Pentacles. What's the Three of Pentacles? I feel like this could be like outside influences also for some of y'all. Yeah. Conflict. Disagreements. I heard people not working together, like not as a team. Abusive relationships. Sneakiness. Like somebody doing BS and trying to get away with it. They're being sneaky. What's the Three of Pentacles and Five of Swords? What's the message behind this Three of Pentacles and Five of Swords? Inner resources, to struggle, overwhelmed, on the edge, defensive, a lack of motivation. Aries, Leo, Sag energy. What's the Nine of Wands in reverse? Like, I feel like somebody could be wanting you to feel like this too. Somebody could be wanting you to feel like this too. I hope this not you. Isolation, loneliness, yeah. Withdrawing. Somebody could be wanting you to give up. Somebody could be wanting you to give up. Wow. I heard praying on your downfall, praying for you to fail. Hoping you fail, hoping you give up on what you're doing. We started out, I started talking about y'all feeling yourself, y'all being confident. Your confidence is boosted. Somebody don't want to see that. Somebody don't want to see that. What's the Nine of Swords in reverse and the Knight of Swords? Inner turmoil, restless, no direction, releasing worry. What's the Nine of Swords in reverse and the Knight of Swords? That came back out, the Chariot. Whatever you're doing, you keep going because you're going to get there. Movement, progress, making progress, taking action, preparing, making progress. Heavy on making progress. Even if it's slowly. Slow motion is better than no motion. What's the Chariot and Three of Wands? Page of Cups. A message of good news for some of y'all. New love. For some of y'all, this is new love for yourself. But you got messages of good news here for you. Intuitive messages. Downloads. You could be listening to your intuition, telling you to keep going. Like you're making progress. You feel the changes. What's the message behind this Page of Cups? Mental clarity. What I said. The intuition is telling you, keep going. You feel these changes. What you're feeling is right. Breakthroughs. You're getting past heartbreak and grief. So yeah, Taurus, I feel like y'all been in this good energy. Some of it may just be the ups and downs of life, really. And what you're doing is bringing in your imbalance. This is a lesson for you. This is a big lesson for a lot of y'all. About how you treat yourself, about how you see yourself, about how you talk to yourself, about knowing when something or someone is not for you, and really seeing it and realizing it. And when you know that, when you start feeling yourself and you looking good and higher levels, new devils. It's always going to be a hater in there hating on what you're doing, hating that you feeling good, that you smiling. But your intuition is telling you, you're going in the right direction. Keep going. Because somebody don't want you to keep going. Somebody wants you to give up. Somebody wants you to fall. Somebody, test. Look at that blurred vision. Test. Love bombing. We got new beginnings here. We got balance here. February. We got sunshine. We got fake family. Blockages. I was about to say, I feel like it could be some fake family wanting you to not keep going, want you to give up, trying to create blockages for you. Cleanse. Let's get one more for y'all, Taurus. August. All right, Taurus. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. That lets me know that you like the messages. You want me to keep bringing you the messages. And yeah, and share the video. We want other Tauruses and Taurus cross watchers to see the video too. And I thank you for sharing and supporting and getting the message out there for me.